Welcome to Jimmy D's RC, and thanks for stopping by. I hope you all had a Merry Christmas, and if you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you had a good time spending a little bit of time off with family and or friends, eating some great food, having some good times, making some good memories. Speaking of good memories, I'm hoping to make a few with this, the Freewing F-22 Raptor 8S, which I got for Christmas this year. I've taken it out of the blue tape box, and that's gone off to the recycler, but I haven't taken it out of this box at all yet. So let's have a look and see what we get. I got a new blade and the Stanley knife. So let's have a look and see what there is in the box. As with the A10, we have got ourselves a box top, but the bottom is only the styrofoam. All right, we could read the stats, but what I might do is just let you do that in your own time. Let's get into the unboxing. That's why I'm here. That's the fun part. Yeah. There she goes. Down over there. Okay, so immediately packed as per the usual standard, but I'm seeing triangles, which I don't usually see when I open an A10 box. This is a bit more angular than the old A10, which is a bit more square. So let's get these bars out of the way. And it looks like the box comes in two parts like the A10 did as well. So double stacked, I'm guessing. All right, and cut that tape and pull off these placeholders on the side. F-22 Raptor user manual. I'll have a flip through that later in my own time. I've got some ESC information there as well. I'll have a flip through that later on so as not to slow down the process too much. But looks like I've got a left wing straight away, packed right on top. Let's tape to the packaging. All right. Okay, let's have a look at it. Open. Is it open anywhere? Oh, it's not. The package isn't even open, so let's open it up. There we go. Have a look at the finish. Gorgeous. You can see a little bit of popcorn below the paint. That's pretty standard. Looks like I've got a wheel well there with a roller in it. Yeah. And it looks like I'm going to have to do some building. It's not pre-hinged, or it's pre-hinged, sorry, it's not, push rods aren't in yet. But yeah, really well hinged, as per usual. Looks like the plug system I've got, very similar to the A10. And I've already got one of my wing spars in there, and it looks like there's the other one. And it tells you, left, front, LB, I don't know what B is for. Looks pretty cool. Beauty. First one down. What's this thing? Who knows? Looks like some bit of trim or fairing. I'll maybe put that back so I don't lose it. Here I've got a bunch of hardware. Got some aluminium, looks like struts, carved out of billet. That's probably going to be for my undercarriage, so it may not be together at all. I may have to put a lot together. A lot of screws, push rods, etc. in the hardware. Yeah, I've got my tube of trusty Freewing glue. I was going to say GWS glue, but that's for you old timers. If you remember GWS, you'll know what I'm talking about. Looks like I've got the right wing. I'm not going to bother taking that out of the plastic because it looks like it's the exact same thing on the other side. Nothing is different except for the letter R, B, and RF here. Okay, everything else is exactly the same. And then it looks like I've got some vertical fins. It could be, oh no, they're going to be on the angle. So what do they call those? Elevons? No, what would they call that? I'm going to have to look it up. Anyway, I've never had an airplane with them before where, you know, they act as a rudder and a bit of an elevator as well because they're on an angle. I guess they would go facing the same direction like this, like that. Yep, pretty cool. Again, the servos are in. The control horns are in, but the push rods are not. The decals are already put on, or decals, depending on where you're from. I learned decals first. All right, and it looks like I've got my my servo cable coming out the bottom. Pretty good build by the looks of it, as with all things Freewing, I'm guessing. I got plastic here. Now on my A10, that plastic, that came off. So I'm definitely going to glue and screw these in if they're screw in only in the manual. Yeah, looks good. Pretty sweet. Stabilators? No, I don't remember what they're called. Oh, don't fall. Good. All right, and that's it. That's it for the top level. The rest is on the bottom. So I guess the fuse, really, that's all that's left, isn't it? The fuse should be it. All right. Make sure we don't cut into it at all. No tape here. Tape here is already off. Any tape up the front? No tape there. All right, let's have a look and see what we get, eh? I'll save that because I'll want to put the wing back in it later. This can go in the bin. I moved my bin, so if I look a little confused, that's what's going on. My bin's in a different spot. The rubbish bin. All right, here we go. What do you see? Do you see anything good? I haven't looked yet. How does it look? Oh, it's one of those things with these lightning kind of bolts. It's like a Charlie zigzag. It looks fast just sitting there, you know? Just looks angry and aggressive, doesn't it? I got 2 more of these. I guess they're for somewhere else on the plane. I'm going to have to do a lot of study and figure out what goes where. I don't know the plane very well because, you know, coming from Australia, we had the F-35. We don't have the F-22. I was like, why bother learning about a plane we're never going to see in real life? Anyway, F-22 being American only. Look at that. Oh, it's so sleek looking. Looks so slippery. So well polished. Oh, beautiful. With the tinted canopy. It looks great. The pilot looks like he's ready for business. And this is number A46. So whoever inspected A46, thank you very much. Freewing. Nose cone. It must be for the nose. Solid plastic, and then backed by foam, and it looks like it has magnets to attach. All right. Got a few more bits of trim or fairing down here. I'm sure the instruction booklet is going to get well used on this one. Usually I don't bother because it's very straightforward, but you know, when you spend as much as this costs, you're going to want to spend a little bit of time and money figuring it all out. All right, let's see what we get here. Oh, ooh, it's heavy. Heavier than expected is what I mean. I don't mean that it's heavy. It's just heavier than expected. Out of the plastic she comes. You beauty. Okay. Down we go. How good is this packing? You know, I mean, molded box, molded right to the shape of the airplane. So fantastic. Let's have a look inside before we flip her over and have a look at the underbits, the underbelly. So it looks like I've got a similar setup to the A10 in that I've got a landing light on my nose wheel that's going to extend. Tricycle landing gear, of course. Standard Freewing jet hard tires, so not too bouncy. And then a really nicely appointed battery tray. If you have a look, I've got my one Freewing strap. I've got extra slots if I want to put more straps on, screwed down in 1, 2, 3, 4 spots. I've got my distribution board, which is looks like the Freewing F-22 specific blue box. From what I can see, what does it say? Multifunction connection box E2. That's what that is. E1712. And it's got everything already attached and everything is already labeled. Rudder, aileron, landing gear, elevator, reverse brake, ooh, throttle, and flap. Again, with our field, it's so big, there's never a need to use the brakes. So how many channels is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can get away with 6 channels, and if you want to pop in a reverse brake, that's going to be a 7th channel. But it doesn't look like it's powered, so I wonder how you'd go about that. Anyway, not really my cup of tea, so I'm probably going to leave it as is. No thrust vectoring on this one. Okay, so that's all solid. You can go on to like Thingiverse and other 3D printing websites, and you can actually get 3D printed vectored nozzles that vector up and down So I'm gonna fly it first and see what kind of response we get with it factory, and then see if it's worth investing in some 3D files and maybe print up some of those. But yeah, wow, very sleek looking, very solid on the bottom. Looks like the retracts are already in, so I don't know what those billet aluminum were for. I guess I'll figure it out as I read through the manual and do a build video. Would you guys like to see a build video? I reckon I'm gonna have to build it anyway, so I might do one. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Anyway, so there she is. Unboxing, pretty straightforward, not a lot of components to it. What we might do is just mock it up. At least give us some idea of what it'll look like when it's all together. Okay. Not that we haven't seen that before, but still. Is that the top? There, that's the top. Yeah, beauty. Let's pop the old noggin on. Hey! And we're getting somewhere, eh? Already looks like it's moving quick. Might get rid of that box, because I think it's going to interfere with the wing. When I put the wing on, gentle, gentle. There we go. Alright. I got one of these. I'm sure that goes there. Yep, looks pretty straightforward. One of these. I'm going to put my knife. There it is. Oh, I see. I see. So these are called whatever these are called. And then I've also got elevons on the thing. That's what these are, aren't they? Those will be the elevons. And those will be what that billet of aluminium is for, I'm sure. You need something that it can rotate on. Right? About there, I'm guessing. Just lay it down on the table. Yeah, it looks wild, it looks wicked. God, it looks quick. Can't wait to see it blasting by at low altitude, low level pass, you know, at the field. That'll be so cool. Alrighty. And I got this wing just in front of the wheel. That might be the wrong wing. That must be the other one. There we go. I want the rear one, which is right there. Alright, because I haven't put the other strut in yet. I guess we could make life a bit easier. Make things line up a bit better. Ooh. Have a go. Where's that strut? Over here? Spar, sorry. There she is. Oh, yes. Get that front spar through. Oh, so cool. And then the rear. Already in. Let's get the other wing on. F-22. You beauty. Look at that. Okay, so that one goes there. Zip, zip. Make sure we don't push the other wing out. Often happens. Get in there, girl. There we go. Oh, 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 look at that. Isn't that fantastic? Don't fall over. Oh, how good, eh? Isn't that wicked? Good, oh man. Can't wait to get that built and get that flying. I'm sure I'm going to be a little panicky on the maiden flight. But wow, just fantastic. So sleek, so fast looking. And from what I've heard, the best flying jet that Freewing makes currently. So really looking forward to getting it going. Yeah, we'll see about a build video. Either I do one or I don't. So in any event, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the unboxing. And hey, next time you're at the field, I hope you have a great day. All the best. Catch you next time.